All right, ladies and gentlemen, grab your bagels, grab your coffee, and grab your seat. We have some first-class seats up front if anyone wants them. We'll upgrade you from the back if you'd like. I might select volunteers. Okay, no takers. Maybe tomorrow.
Plenty of seats, folks. So please, these are the best seats in the house. You're right in the spit zone, so it's perfect. You do not get any covers, though. There you go, look.
Harry Mandel, welcome to first class.
There you go.
They like my jokes.
That is a good joke. You're good at these. So thank you, everyone, for coming for what is now our third New York R Conference.
Woo! By a show of hands, how many of you are here for your first R Conference? Nice. How many of you are 2-year veterans? How many of you are 3-year veterans? Wow, round of applause for those 3-year folks.
Very nice, we love seeing that. So how many of you are members of the New York Open Statistical Programming Meetup? Wonderful, I love seeing that because this conference grew out of the meetup as a way to just have 2 days of fun nerding out about R. It's really meant for everyone in the community, and those of you who are not members of the meetup, join the meetup. All right? It's a great experience, great time. If you're from out of town, we have members from all over the world, so please do join the meetup and just come and participate in a community. We have monthly events that we just love putting on. For those of you who don't know about the community, it's just an 8,000 member meetup, and it's just a bunch of people talking about every month about different things to do with R, sometimes Python, Julia, Go, other languages, sometimes just about statistics, just about data. But it's all just about coming together, having fun. There's always pizza, there's a meetup, and then there's beer. So it's a pretty nice chain of events. Today we have, these 2 days, we have a jam-packed schedule for you, and we're already behind schedule. We'll try to make up time in the air. So first things I want to point out, this year we added a feature to your playbooks. We left you pages for notes, or even better, for autographs. There's definitely some speakers here you're going to want to get autographs from, like Andrew Gilliman or David Robinson, or lots of different people. Just go ahead and get autographs.
Or that guy, Jared Lander.
He just does chicken scratch. One note I do want to say about the schedule. We had a bit of an audible last night. The speaker at 11:30 today, just want to put over, it was supposed to be Dan Chen, who's right there, who is awesome. He'll be speaking tomorrow now. And Michael Kane, who is there, will be speaking today instead. So just know there's going to be a swap out for Dan and Mike. Their times will just swap with each other. With that, I just want to say thank you to everyone been involved with this, so especially all the volunteers. Every year they make a big deal. So all the volunteers just sort of wave their hands, stand up. Aaron. And all the other volunteers, let us see you. And of course, for Workbench, for letting us come through and tramp through their beautiful space and their beautiful AstroTurf they put down not too long ago.
So for those of you who are not familiar with Workbench, my name is Stephanie and I'm from the Workbench team. So Workbench has been the home to the New York R Conference for the past 3 years, and we love hosting this annual 2-day conference to bring all of you wonderful data scientists together to learn, network, and meet one another. We're also the home to the Open Statistical Programming Meetup sometimes. So if you do join that meetup, you'll be back here again. But those aren't the only events that we host. We host over 200 events a year here at Workbench, ranging from meetups to summits to conferences. And for those of you who don't know who we are, we're not an event space. We're not just a co-working space. We are an enterprise technology venture capital fund. So we invest in Series A and Series B rounds in enterprise technology. Data science is so important to all of our companies and really the core to a lot of them. They're working with tons of data. They're working with Fortune 500 companies. So that's why we love hosting all of you for our event here today. If you're interested in learning about joining a startup, if you're interested in learning about new companies, if you have a company that you're looking for funding for, the Workbench team will be around for the entire day. So I'm here, Jessica is here, and other folks are coming in later. So we'd love to talk to you and give you more information.
So I hope everyone's going to have a fun time the next few days. We encourage everyone to be social. The way we structure this conference is 20-minute talks with no questions. So we purposely then made it 3 talks and a break, a 30-minute break, longer than any of the talks. This way you can go socialize and talk to the speakers afterwards. We really highly encourage everyone just to be part of the community and just really have fun and participate. So go during the breaks, hang out, eat the food. We have lots of food coming for you. Everyone knows my obsession with pizza. You know how much I love feeding people, so there'll be lots of food here. And we are on Twitter. The official Twitter account for the conference is rstatsnyc. The Twitter account for the meetup is nyhackr, and we encourage everyone to tag your tweets with rstatsnyc. You can see on the screen, I believe, hashtag rstatsnyc. So make it live. Make the people in Chicago who aren't here so much really jealous that they're not coming here, and that our conference is better than their conference in May. All right? Really make them jealous. Oh, come on. Dirk would show up then. So everyone have a fun time. With that, I'd like to bring up my co-MC, Jessica Lynn, who's just sitting there staring at me, to introduce our first speaker.
All right, thank you, Jared. Thank you, Stephanie. Good morning, everyone. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you all our first speaker for this conference, which means he has the best job and also the hardest job. Best job because he gets to drink the earliest out of any of us here, so enjoy that. And hardest because he's got to get our energy levels way up. Luckily, I have no doubt he will be able to do so. He speaks all around the world at conferences about his work with Airbnb and open source projects around diverse hiring, supersets, and so much more. And one trend you'll see throughout all of our speakers is that we like to get to know them a little bit more. So something you may not know about our next speaker is that despite the beautiful slides you're gonna see from Airbnb, he's colorblind. So there you go. Please join me. A very warm welcome, Ricardo Bion.